Good morning, LC people. Bit of an update for you. The LC, there's a chap coming out from DVLA tomorrow to inspect it, and fingers crossed he'll be happy with the bike. I've been told by a few people all he's going to do is check that it matches their records, all the paperwork I've sent in about the frame number and the engine number, etc, etc. Had a week off last week, as some of you probably know. I didn't make a big noise about it, but went away for the week to Bournemouth. Not been away all year. So anyway, it comes back. I was expecting this F2 to come in, which it has, and I'll show you that in a minute. It's got a few bits that it wants doing. He said, yeah, the clutch sticks. You pull it in, and the back wheel doesn't, it's still sort of locked up, and you snatch it, and the plates let go. So I've got to look at that. It's got exhaust leaks from the flanges. It's difficult to sort. It's sometimes like 20 kicks. Indicator flash problem, a whine from somewhere. They didn't say where. And a general look over the bike. As you know, I love the F2. They're a lovely looking bike. And because we're going to have it reasonable for the next 2 or 3 days, I'm going to crack on with it. It came yesterday. Went out to Thoresby Park for a car and bike show. The chap brought this round, not far from me. He lives at Tamworth. I told him to take the body kit off of it, and I'll go through it. But first thing I'm going to do this morning is I'm going to go and take it for a blast. I'm going to see how it starts up. I think initially I'm going to look at the plugs, because he had a decent ride over from there. So I want to check the plug colours, give me an idea of what the carbs are like. I'll probably pull the carbs off of it and go through them. Yeah, we just go over it really. But it's a nice example. It's not a show pony, but it's tidy. We had a laugh and a joke. He must have had some fat bird on the back. He's got 2 dents there. Somebody's testicles got a slap, didn't they? Yeah, funny. Anyway, no, it's a very tidy bike. I think you got it for the right money. It must have had some work done to the engine at some point with 37,000 on it. It's got to have done. But we'll see. I'm pretty sure he said the power valve seals had been done. So I'd be quite surprised if the motor hadn't been to bits and done. The clutch feels lovely, but it's not right. He's filed the basket to get rid of the grooves that you get, but there's still an issue with it. Hence it's come to me. So I'll keep you posted later about that. You can call this part 1. Now, after the excitement of tomorrow with this guy going, it hopefully won't be too many weeks before the LC's got a registration document. Now, as you all know, Stafford at the end of the week. Now, I was supposed to be going for the entire weekend and take the MT project. Now, it was going on my mate Steve Pellant's stand, and we sort of had an agreement about it. But I'd realised the closer that it's come to the event, I'm not going to be able to justify the cost of the accommodation for the Travelodge. Going out on the lash and spending money at Stafford, you're looking at 600 or 700 quid. My miss had to pay for the holiday last week because I wiped all the money out on getting this bloody thing insured, getting the LC insured, getting the paintwork. My pot money was diminished. And when I say diminished, I have got no sodding money at all. Embarrassing, really, but I don't work, do I? I don't work in the working world anymore. My small pensions cover running our place where we live. And the bikes bring me the money I have to spend. So without I fix any bikes or sell any parts, Dave makes no money. That's simple. It's okay, it's fine, but it's come to the show and I've had to let my mate Steve down. If you're listening to the video, Steve, my apologies. You know, I can't do anything about it, and I'm not going into debt just to show the bike, because to be fair, I wanted it at Stafford. The LC club stand were full. Steve said I'll put it on the stand, and then it turned a bit more complicated, but I won't go into that. And obviously Andy Bolas had piped up for the VGM, saying he said we're having a modified stand, Dave. I said, okay, Andy, yeah, we'll do that. Unfortunately, I've upset my mate Steve, but there you go. So that's it. I'll keep you updated about the F2 in a bit. I'll let you know what it rides like and what I found with it. And I'll pull it to part and play about with it. Okay, folks. Thanks for watching. Dilly dilly.